Good morning and happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're looking at lesson 13-6. Now, this lesson is a little tricky only because it would be great if you could practice this at home, but it really depends on if mommy and daddy have the materials you would need. In the classroom, we would use anything that we could get our hands on. We might use straws, we might use yarn, we might use pipe cleaners, we might use pencils or crayons. We could use all kinds of things. Pencils, crayons, straws are a little tricky because you can't do the one on this page with them. Today we're going to start with our circle and then something that's not a circle. So think for a minute and see if you can explain, why would it be hard to use straws or pencils to make that circle? Can you explain that to me? Were you able to come up with the idea that those things, straws and pencils, they're not round, they're straight. And a circle is all about round edges and no sides. So if I wanted to make a circle, and say maybe I had like a piece of string, I would want to pull that string around until this end touched this end, right? So that it's just all one big curve. Wow, I actually did that nice and easy. So using things like not straws, yarn or string or pipe cleaners are good because they're bendable, they're flexible, they're easy to move around and make round edges with. Okay, so what would you put here? Not a circle. I'll give you a hint. There's a couple of right answers. You could make a square, you could make a triangle, you could make a hexagon, you could make a rectangle. Any of those things would be absolutely fine. Okay, so now if you're doing this at home, if you have string or yarn or a pipe cleaner or something else you can do, I want you to pause the video and I want you to sit down and try to do that. Try to form it into a circle. Okay, now if your circle goes like this, it's not a circle anymore. Okay, a circle is perfectly round with no little bits that go in like this. Okay, so you want to try making that with your materials. So then after that, you can use the same material. You can, shake it out and you can make something else with it. You make a triangle. Can you make that's a great. Can you make a rectangle? Ooh. You can try that with your materials. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to try it with the mouse. That's not quite the same. I really want you using your fingers to kind of push the sides and even things out. Okay, so I'm just going to give you some samples. Say a lot of this, it would be a lot better if you could do stuff at home with it. Okay, so we're gonna look at, let me pull this down a little. Okay, so we have, what shape do we use? Or do we have to make here? What did they give you? Square, right. And now if you trace those dotted lines, they made a square. Now you can see how she's doing that up top. Emily's doing it up top with her straws. Okay, the little X's there, she might be connecting it with tape or connecting it with something. Okay, so you're listening to the directions on what the shape is, and then you're trying to make it. What shape do you think I want you to make there? What do you think they're trying to tell us? Well, in orange I see a square, and then I see an X on top of that square. What does it often mean when we see an X on top of something? Usually means not. So in that shape next to it, they want you to make a shape that is not a square. So can you look at your yarn, string, or material and form something that is not a square? What are some things you could make? You can still be working on it while you're listening to me. What could you make that is not a square? You could make a circle. You could make a triangle. You could make a rectangle. You could do any of those things. So you take your pieces and you make something that is not a square. Not a square. Okay? Good. Next page. I'm going to try some more of this. And I would love it if you guys could try these around the house. Try looking at different materials you can use to make your shapes. So, you can see right here, pretty simple and straightforward. What are we going to make here? A rectangle. What are we going to make here? Something that's not a rectangle, right? And on the bottom, we want a triangle and not a triangle, right? Now, I'm actually going to flip over to the next page for a second. All blanks. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, this is a page that really, it doesn't do well on the computer. Using your mouse to do these things does not really, it just kind of frustrates us. It does not really let us practice very well. So I'm going to ask that you guys try these on your own. And I'm actually going to give you directions. I don't want to give you the book. I'm not assigning the book. Because remember, it's June and we're practicing our skills, but it's not. If we were in school, we would do these with different materials, we would play with our shapes, we would have fun with it. And that's what I want you to do. I don't want you to focus completely on using the book. I want you to just get the skills. And for us right now, the skills are making our shapes. It doesn't matter what you use to make those shapes. It doesn't matter where you draw your shapes. So in the list of the math today, I gave you in the assignment in Google Classroom, I gave you a list of things you could be doing, and I've given you a couple of worksheets, a couple of videos you could look at, and things like that in with the math assignment today. But you don't have to open the math book up again and try it again, okay? If you're taking a pencil, a paper, and you're trying to draw a rectangle, I'm happy with your progress. Okay, this is really all about making your shapes as nicely as you can without getting upset with yourself if it's not perfect. I mean, mine's not perfect right there, right? But we get the idea. Now, this isn't perfect, but should your rectangle look like this? No, right? So there's some place between blah, 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 and this rectangle, okay? Remember, when we talk about somewhere between, we talk about Goldilocks, right? How many of you remember that? She was always looking for the just right piece. So this guy isn't perfect, but he's just right. This guy, he's too messy. We're not going to erase this guy and try to get just perfect. He's just right. So I want you to try some just right shapes on your own. Take a look at the Google Classroom assignment. Mommy and Daddy can help you see the things that I want you to do today, okay? Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.